After that cliffhanger ending, we absolutely need another season of Ponies. Spoiler warning, this video discusses the full first season of Ponies, now streaming on Peacock. What made Season 1 special? In just 8 episodes, Emilia, Clarke, and Haley Lou Richardson completely won us over. They didn't just make us fall in love with their adorably hilarious and seriously scorned widow characters. They made us root for them to become total badasses, fighting tooth and nail to find out what really happened to their husbands. The dark revelations. Unfortunately, that fight came with some pretty devastating revelations for Twila, played by Richardson, and Bea, played by Clarke. They discovered what their CIA husbands were actually doing in Moscow and how they ended up dying mysteriously on Christmas Eve. But here's the thing. The series only showed us Chris, that's Louis Boyer's character, and Tom, played by John McMillan, going down in a supposed plane crash that killed them and then being shot in an ambush. And all of this came from an unreliable source. So the big question is, are these two widows even widows at all? Burning questions for Season 2. That's just one of the questions on our minds after finishing Ponies Season 1, and we desperately need answers in Season 2. Peacock, don't make us wait forever. We can't stand it. So when can we expect to see Bea Grant and Twila Hasbeck again? Let's dive into everything we currently know about Ponies Season 2. Renewal status. Has Ponies been renewed for Season 2? As of right now, Ponies has not been renewed for a second season, but before you freak out, keep in mind it's only been a few hours since Season 1 dropped, so hold your horses, or should we say ponies? Will there actually be a Season 2? The good news is that the cast and crew seem totally open to the idea of returning for a second season. Obviously, a lot of whether that happens depends on how the show performs. So if you really loved the show, tell everyone you know to start watching as soon as possible. How Season 1 ended. Let's talk about that insane finale. After catching Andre, played by Artyom Gills, and holding him for interrogation, Bea and Twila thought they'd finally put an end to this whole saga. But the cards quickly flipped when Anton's men showed up to find Andre and trapped our heroes instead. This all went down as the building, which was filled with those lotion bottles that actually contained explosive materials, burned down around them. The season cut out as Bea and Twila held hands and surrendered to Andre's men. But wait, there's more. Elsewhere, Dane, that's Adrian Lester's character, and his team entered a remote home only to discover that Bea's husband Chris is alive and well, just in hiding. What was he doing all this time? That's another question we desperately need answered. Possible release date. When could Ponies Season 2 release? If Peacock does the right thing and swiftly gets us a renewal for Season 2, we're expecting a second season could arrive by 2027. Here's hoping the creators and writers are already dreaming up what comes next for our heroines. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates on Ponies and all your favorite shows.